I hear people say stupid stuff like they all got AIDS, they can't talk, they're dumb. That like it's not true because I got a lot of African friends that are really smart and really cool.
Some of the stereotypes that I've heard, diseases, like that's where AIDS was came from, Africa, Africans, multiple wives, cruelty to their women, that they don't respect their body.
So it all depends on the media, because the things they show African Americans here, I mean, they show things like we live on trees and stuff like that.
Some stereotypes will be that their accent is really thick, that they stink, and that they're poor.
I think that they think that they don't have very much in the city, like they don't have a downtown area. There's more like in the jungle. A lot of African Americans think about Africans and stuff like that.
They think that they're better than African Americans.
That they're very controlling, that they're very dominant over women compared to African American. They're greedy, from what I heard.
The way they smell, that they stink, and the way they look and how they dress.
They think that we're loud, ghetto, and like usually smoke pot.
That we are an ignorant people, and that African Americans are generally bad people, and that we have a lot of crime.
Number one, I mean, when I first got here too, I heard a lot of white people say African Americans they don't have jobs, they don't do this and that, and I saw some of that. So personally, I kind of thought that, but this is my fourth year being here, so I blended with the community, and I saw that wasn't really true. There's a lot going on with politics and things like that.
We think African Americans smoke a lot. We also think that, well, they stink also. They don't try hard in school. They seem to be like really ignorant while they're in class, even though, if they apply themselves, they are smart, but they don't like speaking out in public. They're very shy and stuff like that. It's like they don't believe in themselves, basically.
That we're all gangbangers and that we're all into rap music, when that's not the case for every African American.
Africans, believe that African Americans are lazy. They are troublemakers. They always get involved in drugs, and they don't want to work. They just want to live on welfare.
I think one of the biggest negative stereotypes is that all black people are ghetto and that we all eat chicken and watermelon, or we all love it.
I say culture and lifestyle.
Not knowing, I had to say, is the ignorance. Is like thinking they're some way and then really figuring out that they're another way.
Our religions and the way we smell and the way we dress.
Things that divide us, not having a complete understanding of who we are. A lot of African Americans don't understand Africans, and even though they come from Africa, we don't understand because we don't completely understand our heritage, and that a lot of Africans sometimes are disgraced by us by what other Americans have told them about us.
What divides us is ignorance. We don't know, and what we don't know hurts us. We hear things from like television and stuff like that, and we just believe what we hear.
The stereotypes, they divide us, and if we keep thinking like that as African Americans or as Africans, then we're always going to have that division because we think one is different than the other.
We're all considered minorities by white people, I guess, yeah.
One thing that unites us would be our color. Like, we see our own people, and like, for example, when you're in a school where it's like 90% white people, it doesn't matter where you're from, black or African, it's gonna be like, okay, those are my people, you know what I'm saying?
Both people just being more knowledge about each other.
I think like once we get to know each other, we see that we got a lot in common. Like once we sit down and start talking with them.
most likely our culture, our roots, from what I understand, and I think that we're all alike, you know, in America, whether if you're African or African American. We both have the same kind of struggles. We both have the same opportunities, but we just have to get around stereotypes.
We black. We both got the same skin color. And we both humans.
He says the Africans aren't interested in the American Negro. I knew he was lying. But during the next 2 or 3 weeks, it's my intention and plan to make a tour of our African homeland. And I hope that when I come back, I'll be able to come back and let you know how our African brothers and sisters feel toward us. And I know before I go there that they love us. We're one. We're the same. The same man who has colonized them all these years colonized you and me too, all these years. And all we have to do now is wake up and work in unity and harmony, and the battle will be over.